Welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath for Monday, December 6th. I'm Rick Boyer, the pastor of Prospect Presbyterian Church, and Take a Break, Take a Breath is an invitation to pause in your day for just a moment, to rest and relax and breathe in the presence of God, to center yourself in God who made you and loves you and calls you by name. Each time we come together, been reading through different books of the Bible continuously, so we go from verse to verse to verse, and today we're on Romans 13, 11 to 14. The comments I have on this is that Paul and the people of that day were expecting Jesus to return soon, and that he would come and the world would be set right. And he thought of this life in this passage as being a time of night and darkness, and the coming of Jesus, the coming of the day of the Lord, as day coming. And he's offering to the Romans one more reason to love your neighbor, because Jesus is coming soon, very soon. So with that in mind, I chose in the verse, "The night is far gone, the day is near. Let us then lay aside the works of darkness and put on the armor of light." If you haven't already done so, I invite you to go to a quiet place in your house and to close the door, settle into a comfortable chair, and relax. Close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. As you breathe in the breath of God. And as you breathe out all that separates you from God. As you breathe in the breath of life. And as you breathe out all that does not give you life. As you breathe in God's peace. And as you breathe out all your worries and your fears, all your anxieties, and anything else that does not give you peace. Keep breathing in and out, in and out. And imagine that with each breath, the peace of God is growing and the presence of God is growing in your life. The life-giving presence of God is touching every part of who you are. Perhaps imagine it moving over you like a wave that comes, and as it goes over top of you, you feel maybe it's a wave of warmth or love. You know how you've had those feelings sometimes, and it moves over your head. And you feel all of the burdens of the day being lifted, and your mind being cleared, and your face is able to smile. Your neck relaxes, and it moves down over your shoulders and your arms. You can feel the relaxation coming to your shoulders and your arms, and your hands open up and they let go of all the things that you've been grasping and holding on to. You can pick them up later, but for now, set them down. Feel the wave of God's presence over your back, and all of the pain and tensions that have been breaking your back. They fade. The load is lighter. The wave washes over your chest and your stomach. breathing stays calm, and your stomach is calmed, and your heart rate is calm. The wave comes over your legs, and as it does so, the weariness in your legs and in your feet is melted away. You are immersed in the presence and peace of God. All of who you are is touched by the presence and peace of God. In your mind's eye, go to a pier on the ocean, one that sticks out there. If you're on the East Coast, like I am, you know that when you go to a pier and want to see the sun on the horizon, you have to get up early in the morning to go see it rise. So imagine that you've walked out that pier in the darkness. You can see on the horizon just the slightest little bit of light. Pier has a seat, a bench at the end there, and you sit down and you watch the light as it grows. Then you think about this verse, the night is far gone, the day is near. Let us lay aside the works of darkness and put on the armor of light. You begin to pray, someone else comes by. You know it's God's representative. They ask to sit next to you. And you can feel the love that comes from them. And you know that in this moment you can lay aside by talking about all of the things that you want to keep hidden. And that you want to move forward with the armor of light, with the way of God in the world. And so you begin to talk with God's representative about all of this. I'll be quiet while the two of you talk for a while, and as you watch the light grow while you talk. And then the time comes to end the conversation. The sun is in the sky. The day is bright. It's warm and beautiful. You end the conversation in whatever way is appropriate. And after you've done that, you bring yourself back to the room where you are. And you open your eyes whenever you're ready. That's Take a Break, Take a Breath from Monday, December 6th. If you have feedback for me, or if you wish to talk or pray, send an email to rick@prospectchurch.org.